You can have the best trading strategy in this forex market, but if you don't work on yourself, that strategy is as good as dead, right? You wonder why most people do pay for mentorship, but then at the end of it, they like, yo, that strategy never worked, or that mentorship or that mentor is fake, that guru is fake. But the problem is, it's not about the mentor, it's not about the strategy, it's you not working on yourself, right? I can come here, give you my top-down analysis, break down each and every step that I follow when doing my analysis, show you what I'm looking for when I want to go in, for my position, until I give you the last step, the last sign that I wait for, to tell me that I should go in. But then you'll still lose, right? If I don't work on me, I'm still going to lose. My strategy is never going to work, right? When I was starting forex, yes, I started back in 2019, but then I discovered my edge back in 2023, right? But I was winning, but then after some months I started losing. Why? Because I never worked on myself. I never realized that forex market, you also need to work on yourself, right? Because I was hearing people talking about psychology, but then I thought, no, once you have your strategy, once things are working, that's all you need, right? So you find people be like, yo, maybe this month their strategy is working, then the next month, maybe when they start losing, go to other people's YouTube videos, start watching, and try to go back and trade based on what they saw, right? For instance, if I was trading SMC and after some time the SMC stops working, right, I go to the YouTube channel, then start looking for those who are trading trend line. I copy. If trend line stops working, I go try to watch those who are trading demand and supply, start trading demand and supply. At the end of the day, I'm wasting time. I've not mastered my edge. So that is all I need. I just need to master my edge and stick to it. And then the most important thing is to work on me, right? So I'm going to give you homework today. Try to take 5 trades of yours, and out of those 5, look for those 2 that you won and 3 that you lost. I need you to compare. For instance, if you won those 2 based on a double bottom, remember this is an example, I want you to go and look at the losses. Try to compare those losses. How did you take those trades? If there was not based on a double bottom or double tops, then that's the issue. You never followed your edge. So that's the edge, right? People keep talking about edge. That is, look for something that works and stick to it, right? So this is it. If you back tested, and back tested probably double bottom, if the market doesn't give you a double bottom, don't take that trade. If you back tested an engulfing candlestick, if the market does not give you an engulfing candlestick, don't take that trade. If you are trading SMC, ICT, and you back tested that the market has to come back and sweep your liquidity, I'm giving out example, right? And you see price is not coming back and price doesn't grab that liquidity, don't take that trade. If you are waiting for the market to come and test or go in based on your POI, point of interest, and price does not retest or come back to your POI, never take that trade. Even if you see, of course I'll be like, I know people will be like, yo, but the market keeps moving, you're going to miss opportunity. No problem. Thing is, you back tested POI, you back tested liquidity grab, and yes, the market has not done that, but then kept moving. So this is what you need to do. You only need to tweak it a little bit. Try to go back and back test, okay, those instances that the market doesn't come back to grab or sweep liquidity, and then also include that in your edge. I don't know if you're getting that, right? If you back tested, only taking your entry based on pin bar. If you see price giving you a tweezer top, don't take that trade. If you see the market giving you evening star, don't take that trade. If you see the market giving you Marubuzu candlestick, if you see the market giving you dragonfly, don't take that trade. You need to wait for your pin bar, right? Hallelujah. Now let's continue, right? So the thing is, I know market opens on a Monday and then closes on Friday, But we as human beings, we feel like we need to trade every day. If I don't get my setup, then I just want to open that trade. That is what the first thing you should work on, right? If price does not give you your edge, if price doesn't give you an entry opportunity, right? Don't take that trade. Even if it takes a week, even if it takes 2 weeks, never open that position. Now don't bash me, I know what I'm talking about, right? This is for those who are serious, who want to take this trading thing seriously into the next level. I've been there, guys, and I realize it's not about how many trades you take, it's about the type of trades you take, how quality it is, right? So there's also something, that's risk management. Most people do sleep on risk management. Yes, when I was developing my age, I never catered for risk management, and yes, I was winning, but at the end of the day or at the end of the month, you're still in a loss, right? Because my risk management wasn't that good. I'm not talking about 1:1, mi amigos. Right? So you can have 5 trades in a row, but only 2 trades and you're back in profit, not break even, in profit. I'm talking about risking at least 1 and targeting at least 3%, right? So 5 losses, that is 5%, you're down 5%, but 2 wins, you're up 6%. I hope that makes sense. So 3%, 5% is going to take care of the losses and 1% is going to take you back in profit. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying, right? So don't bash mentors. You can follow your best mentor, but you still need to work on yourself. You can pay for that best mentor. The mentor can give you everything, but if you don't work on yourself. So how do we work on ourselves? Number 1, you need to have checklists. For instance, look at the pilots. Before the pilots start taxiing to the runway, they need to make sure how many people are on board. They need to check the list. Is the flap working? They need to check. Is the engine okay? How many kilograms are we weighing? How many luggages? Those kind of things. So that is what you need. For instance, let's say you're trading double bottom. Today I'm just using double bottom as an example, right? So this is it. You need to have your checklist. For instance, daily has to be on an uptrend. 4 hour has to be on an uptrend. 1 hour has to be on an uptrend. 15 minutes has to be on an uptrend. You need to make sure that is checked, right? Then number 2, you need to make sure that, okay, now 15 minutes has already pulled back, has retraced at least 50%, correct? 1 hour has already retraced at least 50% from the previous swing low, correct? Now the next thing, 15 or even 1 hour has given you a double bottom. Then finally, the last confirmation, the market has given you maybe your final confirmation. That is when you execute. Don't hesitate. Do not be afraid to go in once you've identified your edge. Now, if that is the checklist, so for instance, you said, okay, price has to retrace at least 50%, right? But the market has not retraced 50%, but then you've seen your double bottom. Don't go in. Never. That's not on your checklist. So that is what you should be doing. Being disciplined, and it's very, very difficult, guys. And I'm not going to force you guys that you should start, sticking to your edge. Be disciplined. No, that's something that comes with the time. It's growth. So take it slow by slow, but then with time you'll come to understand. I don't need you to come to the market. I must make money today. It has to be. No, you don't need to do such kind of thing. You need to be disciplined. Come to the market, open your charts, and if you don't see the market giving you your edge, walk away, my amigos, right? Hallelujah. Right. So that is what I do basically, right? So when it comes to discipline, guys, this is the hardest part, because me staying 1 week without having my edge, 2 weeks, even a month, it kills me. I'm like, yo, but then you go to YouTube, you see other people are making their trades, and you're like, why am I not getting positions? That's not your age, that's their age. And don't look at them. Stay away from social media, guys, right? Just find your best mentor. Find that guy that is trading maybe almost your style, and try to follow along what he's doing, and work on yourself, guys. I'm not here to show you how to work on yourself. I'm not here to show you how you can program your brain. It's only on you. You are the one who is supposed to program your brain, guys, not me. I can give you my strategy, but the only thing you need to work on is your age, right? So I hope that's it, mi amigos, and all the best. And like I say, guys, you are best. You have the best strategy, but you've not realized it yet. So stick to that, and remember the homework that I told you guys. Take 5 trades, try to figure out the 2 and the 5, compare why you won and why you lost. If you find the 2 you won based on double bottom, stick to that age. And once you've realized double bottom, then work on yourself. Be disciplined, stay patient, and calm, guys. There's nothing handsome when the market hits your stop loss when you trade based on your age, right? If you took the entry based on your age, even if price takes you out, you'll be like, okay, no problem, probably I went in early, then let me just wait the market to do its thing, and once the market come down, gives me another opportunity, I'm still going to take in my entry. You will become, guys, just like me. When I enter my trade, I'm not having an issue with the pullback, because when I was back testing, I was seeing price always went maybe to my favor, then comes back probably to hits my break even, then goes and hits my take profit. So even if I see the market mad, I'm calm, because at the end of the day, I just followed my age, I followed my strategy, and I just need to be patient. Now that's another thing. Patient during your trades. Patient to wait for your trades to hit take profit. That's another thing that you should work on yourself, right? So like I say, I'm not here to show you how to work on yourself. Just figure out how your brain is, and with the time you'll master that. Once you identify what works, how you want that trade, those previous trades, then the next thing is just work on yourself, and everything is going to make sense. I promise you guys. So adios, my amigos. Peace.